So, um,
Hello.
Hey, who am I talking with?
Hello. Hello. Sorry. Also, my name is Hong Chan,
Hey,
and
Hong
I can
Chen.
go by Paul if you want.
Oh, either
So,
or.
yeah. So we go to Stony Brook University, and we're majoring in business management. So
Cool.
before we start, so our project is about to interview an entrepreneur and create a video presentation about your like business and
Okay,
your
cool.
background to the class. So thanks for interviewing with us. It's
Sure.
okay.
So is this part of the video going to be part of your video?
Oh no. We're gonna
Okay.
summarize the video and we will present it.
Okay,
well,
cool.
Yeah. All
well,
right.
I'm recording it right now, so um,
Okay.
I'm recording the interview. So,
All right.
Okay.
yeah, Ben, you was a guest in one of my classes, my German class. That's how I remembered you, and
Awesome.
um, I remember you saying that you had started a business, and you brought your chocolate in, and it was pretty good.
Cool.
Um, so I guess my first question for you is why chocolate?
I do get that question a lot, and that's a very valid question. Um, the original idea was actually for a healthy candy concept. And basically, what I really wanted to do was make the world of candy better. And so we started with hard candies infused with different vitamins like vitamin C, and we wanted to make healthy candy. And we quickly learned that, the base of candy is usually sugar, which is not super healthy.
Yeah.
And we found out that the main ingredient of good chocolate is cacao, and cacao is a fruit that grows near the equator. And that is packed with antioxidants and all sorts of good things for your body. Um, and when you put lots of it into chocolate, it makes dark chocolate. And that was kind of why we decided to change and pivot into chocolate.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Cool.
Mhm.
Great. Right. And
So,
okay. Do you wanna skip continue? Okay. So can you also tell me about your background?
Sure.
Yeah.
So when I came up with the idea, I was actually a student. So I was
Okay.
studying business and German,
Mm-hmm.
and I was very involved on campus in a lot of things about fair trade, working to support farmers in the developing world. And I started a fair trade club on campus, um, and I really enjoyed business, and I enjoyed the kind of social responsible side of business.
Mm-hmm.
And so um, my background really came from the fair trade world and supporting farmers.
Cool.
And then it wasn't until later in college that I decided to kind of put that work into action.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
So I read on your LinkedIn, right, um,
Mm-hmm.
that you went to Sunny Geneseo, right?
Yeah, SUNY Geneseo. Ooh,
Okay.
sorry.
Eugenics, yeah.
And did you work for the State Department before you decided to go into to business for your own entrepreneurship?
It was actually right after college that I took that fellowship with Congress to live in
Okay.
Germany for a year. So it was actually almost, ironically enough, it was right around the same time that I was starting chocolate. And then I was about to graduate, and I had a couple of months, and I decided to experiment with chocolate a little bit. So we did 2 months of test production and test sales. And then I still moved to Germany for a year for a fellowship with the State Department,
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Okay.
which was
Uh,
hugely
okay.
helpful in my experience as an entrepreneur. Um, I learned so many things living abroad and studying and working abroad um, on the fellowship that I think it truly made me a better entrepreneur. And there is actually an article on my LinkedIn that I wrote about kind of what I learned in Germany and how it made me a better entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So if those answers help you, you could also look at that article.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
I also lived in Germany for 7 years. I was
Oh
in
my
Oh,
gosh, no
really?
way.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in Bamberg near Nuremberg.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's incredible. What were you doing there for 7 years?
I was a soldier. I was in the military.
That's incredible.
oh, that's
Wow, wow.
incredible.
Yeah,
Good for you, Caleb.
Okay.
thank you.
Did you love it?
I did. Yes.
Good,
Um,
good.
Wow.
I got my wife is German, so
Oh my gosh,
I plan, yeah, and I plan on going back. So
that is
Huh.
so
yeah,
funny.
that's why I'm learning German and all that stuff right now.
Good for
Learning
you.
how to
Good.
be
Yeah,
an
keep it up.
entrepreneur, you know,
That's cool.
because I want to do real estate there and all that stuff. So yeah,
Awesome, awesome. I mean, that's an awesome path to take, and good for you on the German. Keep it up.
thank you.
It's not easy. I know it's not
Danke.
easy. Cool.
Uh, and can you also tell me about the like what factors made you possible to grow the venture or like business?
Yeah, I would say a lot of it had to do with, some of the internships that I did in college were really helpful to get an inside look into business.
Okay.
And really, we were part of an entrepreneurial training program at SUNY Geneseo, and that was hugely helpful to help us write a business plan and learn how to pitch to investors and pitch to different competitions, which is how we actually earned some of our first seed money to start the business. So that has been really helpful, and I think honestly, just having a really open mind and a willingness not to really quit when things get hard.
Mhm.
Those
Right.
are a couple of things that really help along the way, because there are some days where you stop and think like, maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe it's time to turn around and
Yeah.
get a real job. Um, so sometimes it's really hard, but I think one of the best things is to make sure that you have with you is an open mind and the push to keep going.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, and mentors, I would say. Mentors are like,
Mentor. Okay.
because they're not only helping you professionally, but also personally. I mean, entrepreneurship is such a personal and kind of lonely journey too. So there's so much intersection between uh, the work-life balance doesn't really exist for the entrepreneur, at least in the beginning.
Mhm.
So you need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who support that, who understand that, and can kind of help you through that.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Thank you.
I saw that your business is like very spread out. Um, like
Yeah, I know. That's
like you have some stores here. You have a whole bunch of stores in Long Island,
Mm-hmm.
or stores that take your product. Um, and you have like a whole bunch of stores that take your product across the United States. How'd you get that to happen like this?
Yeah. So, I mean, the reason that there's heavy focus on New York and Long Island, of course, is because that's where I live.
Yes.
That's where I'm able to go knock on doors and drop off samples and meet with people and kind of share the story, and in hopes that they will carry the product. And then the other kind of random locations that carry our chocolate are people that I've met at conferences or at events or on my travels, who I was lucky enough to share the story with and start the conversation and really ask them to give our product a shot on their shelf.
Okay.
So those are mostly just from like travels and interacting with people in
Travel.
different
Yeah,
parts
travel
of the
interacting.
country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Like, as you can see, I'm in an airport right now. So
Right.
I love to travel, and um, I
Pushing
think
great.
that's
product
so important.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always have to be
great.
representing, wherever you go, and not to be
Yeah.
like pushy about it, but to find the opportunities where, when you meet someone and they want to know what you do, you happily and proudly tell them.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, Han-chan, you got
Yeah.
anything else that you want to
Um.
ask? Or
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I have one last question. Like,
Sure.
did you find anything like difficult? Did you go hardships when you're doing your business for the
Good
last time?
question. Yeah. I mean, I do every day too, to be clear.
Really?
But some of, especially in the beginning, for the first year, we were producing everything in a commercial kitchen ourselves.
Yeah.
So I spent many late nights with a hairnet on in a kitchen making chocolate, which is not something that I'm very good at. So it was just something that you have to do to kind of make it happen and to get the product out there. And that was really hard. I think some of the other challenges that we experience are working in the food industry. I have no background in food or the food industry, and so that's really challenging. I think those are probably two of the biggest challenges. The operational part of it, like actually
Okay.
producing and selling the product, and then the other being starting into a new and very competitive industry.
Yeah. I see chocolate everywhere. So,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
So,
it's very
um,
saturated.
congratulations to you to breaking it out into a hostile environment.
Yes, yeah, to say the
Yeah.
least, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Caleb.
So,
It's really great.
other than that, Ben, we thank you for your time, man.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we really thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
so
please, if you have more questions, like just send me an email, and I'll just, I can write something back if you need me to fill in any blanks or anything.
Okay, okay. Thank
We
you so much.
appreciate it and wish you
Cool.
best on your endeavors in the future.
Thanks, you
Yeah.
guys. Good luck on the project and good
Thank
luck in
you.
school.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, man. Thanks. Auf
Keep
All
up
Wiedersehen.
right,
the
thank
German,
you.
Caleb.
Have
All right.
fun.
Bye.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye
Bye.
bye.